Hello, one and all present here. Today, I'm again back to my channel, and we are going to discuss the provisions related to REST which is the relevancy of the facts forming the part of the same transaction. Today, we are going to discuss the case laws relating to the same. So, firstly, the most relevant and the landmark judgment about the same is about the R versus Bedingfield, which is of 1879. In this case, women came out of the room and said, "Oh, an aunt, see what Bedingfield had done to me." And at that moment, it was seen that he cut his throat, and thereafter the woman was injured. Here it was held that the declaration won't amount to death justice. What proposition of the women the court gave about this is the statement was after the offence was committed. However, overruling the same in the case of R versus Rattan in 1972, it was held that the statements even after the circumstances was completed would be included in the SST. So here what actually is done is the scope of SST was widened. Similarly, in the case we see Hamza Kunja versus Ragima. Here the labor head was threatening the other person that he would hit him in the head. And thereafter he took up the lathi and really screwed him. In this case, the relevant circumstances, the circumstances which provoked, or the surrounding circumstances which were directly related, would be admissible as res justi. Next to this is R versus Thompson. Here, a man aborted a woman and thereafter killed him. And at that moment, it was declared by the court the surrounding circumstances which gave the men the opportunity, the occasion, the cause, the effect, or all the part which is forming the same transaction would be admissible as res justi. R versus Lilliman was another case where a woman was ravished and the conduct showed that there was no consent of the women at the time of this situation of 375. So all the transactions would amount to res justi. In the case of Muhammad Khan versus King Emperor, the general transaction as to the time, place, and the action which would be related directly or indirectly, the offence would amount to res justi. Next is the Malkiyat Singh versus State of Punjab. Here, the person was injured during the transaction, and it was questioned whether this would be relevant as res justi or not. The court pointed out that it would be admissible as res justi. Vinod versus State of UP. Accused raped a girl and thereafter he was caught. Here it was questioned whether the occasion, cause, and effect of such a committing offence would be relevant. It was held yes, it would be relevant as res justi. Muhammad Khan versus King Emperor, the general transaction as to the exchange of letters between two lovers to kill C would be relevant. Uttam Singh versus State of MP, the child and father were sleeping and the man shot the person who was the father. The child screamed "Chor Chor," and it was held that it would be amounting to res justi and admissible in the court. Sawal Das versus State. In this case, two brothers were attacked and one of them got injured, and there was no eyewitness, but the mother was looking at this. Held it was res justi. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all about the case laws of res justi.